Well, the government's earmarked funds to compensate healthcare workers for their selfless service at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. That money will also be extended to families whose loved ones died during the virus. Cleopatra Murphy explains.
Government will pay out $100,000 each to the families of 4 healthcare workers who died while working on the front line of the country's COVID-19 fight. Minister of Health, the Honorable Renwood Wells, says government will hold true to a promise made early on in the COVID-19 pandemic, and that could come as early as the end of June.
We had 4 individuals who are part of the healthcare system, the government's healthcare system, who succumbed to COVID in the course of their duties. Those 4 individuals, the government is in the process of paying that $400,000 directly to the families who are deserving of it, their dependents. Their legal heir to their estates will receive the $100,000.
The Minister of Health says government also intends to dole out another $600,000 to some 150 healthcare workers who served on the front lines during the COVID-19 pandemic as an honorarium payment that could happen by the end of July. In April of last year, the Ministry of Health in a statement said despite expected economic fallout of the mandatory lockdowns, the government has already committed to providing physicians with a $5,000 honorarium for those who work on the front line of the health sector's response. That statement also promised a $100,000 life insurance policy if a healthcare worker died from COVID-19. Wells addressed the matter outside Cabinet Tuesday.
In the first instance, we're seeking to do that by the end of this month. For those who would work directly with COVID during the first wave. We've since had a second wave, and the thinking was that we've had very dedicated, hard-working healthcare workers throughout this entire course. And so all of those who would have worked and have been exposed to COVID in the environment, that the government would seek to give them something. We said it could be up to $5,000, up to, not that it would be 5.
The Minister of Health says government has set aside $3 million in the new budget to settle payments to healthcare workers.
I'm looking in July to be able to pay the others the honorarium. There is a thinking, though, that perhaps we should pay it all in July, just make sure that we cover everyone. Because, you know, obviously and oftentimes in the Bahamas, if you pay some and you tell others you can pay them, it becomes a problem. And so we are still, we'll make that decision over the end of this week, whether we'll pay all in July or whether we'll pay some at the end of June and the others in July. But everybody will receive something.
Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.
ZNS Shopping Network is the place for deals. Check out the deals Mama Sassy's Gourmet Foods has just for you. Log on to www.znsshoppingnetwork.com, select the island of your choice, and shop anywhere, anytime.